I want to make a point about the European elections. A lot of talk about the centre holding utter nonsense, which attempts to ignore the reality of the rise of the far right. I mean, is it any wonder when the European bureaucracy, European powers, the European Commission is supporting a far-right regime in Israel that you have the rise of the far-right within the European Union. Right across the European Union, far-right forces now got 20% of the vote, the second most supported force in the European elections, going from, at the turn of the century, barely being able to form a group in the European Parliament to now having the second most number of MEPs divided between three different groups at this stage, becoming the first force in Italy, France, Hungary, Belgium, Austria and Poland, and the second force in Germany and the Netherlands. It should send alarm bells to all those who defend democratic rights, who defend workers' rights, because that's what the far right are coming for. But let's be clear. The centre-right are no opposition to the far-right. I went to a meeting yesterday with an activist from the MPA in France, and she used the phrase that Macron has rolled out the red carpet for the far-right, and that has happened right across Europe. Policies of austerity, policies of not protecting people from the cost of living crisis, policies of attacking workers, attacking pensions and so on, and then the centering of migration as if this is the problem has opened the door to the far right. A perfect example is the EU Migration Pact, which is going to see more people killed. Over 3,100 people died in the Mediterranean last year. More will die as a result of this pact, raising the borders even higher, to no benefit of any ordinary person in Europe, regardless of their skin colour. And now, what is happening after the European elections is the door is being opened even further to the far right, trying to differentiate between the good far right, which support NATO and the European project, and the bad far right, which oppose NATO. Particularly, that is von der Leyen looking for the support of Giorgia Meloni, scandalously seeking to slow down an official EU report criticising Italy for eroding media freedoms, willing to turn a blind eye to what is happening in Italy with the erosion of media freedoms because she wants Meloni's support to become European Commission President again, just like she has Irish government support.